The recipe of the week is sliders and homemade French fries. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Christy, and this is the recipe of the week. Sliders and homemade French fries. Now, the first thing we're going to start with is our homemade French fries. And the reason why is because it needs a little more prep time. So I'm going to link the recipes down in the description. You will see that we actually kind of just took the idea and we ran with it. We don't actually follow these recipes to a T. So here we go. The recipe that I have for the French fries is for 3 to 4 medium potatoes. However, because of the way that I cut the potatoes, we tend to only use 1. Okay, so once you have your French fries cut, you're going to put it in a bowl in some cold water and just let it set for 30 minutes. Now, once you've let 30 minutes go by, you remove the French fries from the water and you pat them dry. I just use some flour sack towels to do that, and then you put them in a bowl, toss them with some oil. We use avocado oil ourselves. For the recipe, that person said they usually just use salt. I use salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. You just line the French fries up in a single layer on either parchment paper or aluminum foil, whatever you have. And though this person said parchment paper is a must, I think that aluminum foil works fine too. I've never had any problems with it. You're going to then bake that at 350 for 30 minutes. And you're going to stir and season at the 15-minute mark. So you'll want to set your timer on your stove for 15 minutes so that you can stir them. Now here we are working on our sliders recipe. And once again, we're going off script on this. The recipe that I'm going to have linked down below is going to have some ingredients in it that we choose not to put in ours. It does call for seasoned breadcrumbs, chopped onions, and minced garlic. And we don't want, we just like putting spices in ours, but we don't want chunks of things in our sliders. So if you like that, you can follow that recipe yourself, but we're going to be going a little more simple. You just put whatever you tend to like to taste in hamburgers at that point. Or follow the recipe that I linked below. Press the mixture evenly into the bottom of a 9x13 ungreased baking dish. We already have the French fries in there, so that's where we are once again going to take a little turn away from the recipe. The reason why we take a turn away from the recipe is because for the French fries, it calls for you to turn it up to 450 and stir it every 10 minutes. But the cheeseburger sliders call for 400 degrees for 25 minutes. So what we do instead is we split the difference. 425. We still set it for 10 minutes. The French fries may need maybe 2 more 10-minute turns where we would do 10 minutes and then stir it and then 10 minutes more, and it's probably going to be done. But the sliders won't be quite done. It'll need another 5 minutes maybe. When the cheeseburger sliders are done, drain the ground beef, and then you're going to place your cheese slices on top of the meat. You put it back in the oven for about 2 minutes until the cheese is melted. And also another way that we're going off script is it does call for the King's Hawaiian sweet dinner rolls. We don't buy that. We actually buy savory butter, and the reason why is because Joel does not like sweet rolls. So that's it. Just put whatever toppings you want on it, serve it with the fries, and you got your sliders and homemade French fries. Well, that is all for today's Recipe of the Week video. If you liked it, please give us a big thumbs up. Be sure to comment, share it, and subscribe to our channel because it really does help our channel grow. And if you decide to make this, we would love to see your creation. You can tag us on Instagram at The Long Run with Joel and Christy and show us how you made it. And until next time, this is Christy with The Long Run with Joel and Christy saying, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace. Bye.